What's going on, YouTubers, man? TWC Hollow here in the Hollow's Den. We are back with another video. Today we're talking about our top offensive line by team. I'm gonna go from 10 to 1. So I'm gonna start off with number 10, cracking the list at number 10, the Indianapolis Colts. They have a great offensive line. You know, they could be higher on this list, but I just put them at 10. This is how the quarterback play gonna do, but this basically is offensive lineman. But I got Indianapolis Colts cracking the list at number 10. Quentin Nelson is there. We'll just see how it goes with the quarterback room, but Indianapolis Colts, they still have a solid offensive line. And then wherever the quarterback plays goes, I think the offensive line still will be a top 10 offensive line unit for Indianapolis Colts. They come in there at 10. Number 9, this was my, I put number 9 on the list because they have three underrated guards there, and they have high PFF grades over 80. You know, Carolina Panthers coming in at number 9. Bryce Young company uh, with them. I like that offensive line unit. They've been getting better and got better at the end of the season. Bryce Young, he got better as well. So I look for them to just pick on where they left off from last season. At the end of the season, Carolina Panthers offensive lineman will be a top 10 offensive line unit this upcoming 2025 NFL season. So number 9, I got the Carolina Panthers cracking the list at number 9. Number 8, I got the New York Jets. Elijah Vera Tucker. He's healthy. You got some other tackles on that squad, but for the Jets, I think they're going to be doing good. They're going to have a good year offensively and for offensive line. Uh, it's going to be a good year passing the ball and run block. So we see how that goes with Brees Hall and other running backs for New York Jets. Aaron Glenn, first year for the Jets as they play the Steelers the week 1. So I see that offensive line get tested early. Week 1, they play T.J. Watt in that nasty Steelers defensive line unit. But I think it'll be a good matchup. But I got the New York Jets coming in at number 8. Number 7, I got the Los Angeles Chargers cracking the list. It could have been higher. Rashawn Slater, got his money, then he ended up getting injured. Prayers to him. We have full recovery, speedy recovery, but they still have pieces on there. Mekhi Becton, they got from the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champion. He resurrected his career last year going to Philly. Now he's in San Diego, Los Angeles, with the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh and company. And Justin Herbert, he just gotta have a nice offensive line, and we'll see how that goes for the Chargers. But I think Chargers they still have a top 10 offensive line unit. No Rashawn Slater this year, but still, never say never. Next man up mentality, and Austin Chargers cracked the list at number 7. Number 6, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Uh, their offensive line been proven. It's been good. They last season, they wanted to see how what their offense going to do with pass or the run, and they got better with the pass down at the end of the year. Bucky Irvin, they got the center. He come back in the second year. Other offensive lineman with Trishan Wirth. So for Buccaneers, is their chemistry is strong for the offensive lineman, and I think they're top 5 offensive lineman unit. So I would have had them 5 or 4, but 6 is just cool. As long as they're in the top 10, top 6 is my ability. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line unit is an underrated line, but this season they're going to run the NFC South, and we'll see them back in the playoffs. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers cracking the list at number 6. Number 5, I got the Chicago Bears at number 5. For Chicago Bears, it's going to be a good year for the offensive linemen. Everybody's got still other people there. I think this year the Bears offensive line is going to surprise people. Ben Johnson, the Chicago Bears, they had a good draft. They got pieces, offensive line help, wide receiver help, everything they need offensively and defensively. But for Chicago Bears, I think their offensive line is going to surprise people, and they're going to have a good season in the NFC North. We'll look to see who wins that division in the NFC North, as we got another person on the list for the NFC North will coming soon. But number 5, like I said, Chicago Bears, they have a nice offensive line. I think this year they're going to be shocking people, and they're going to be a top 5 offensive line unit this year. So Chicago Bears at number 5. Number 4, I got the Denver Broncos, and they've been a sneaky team, man. And not really talk about them Bo Nix, side of the season. They did what they did. They went to the playoffs, you know. So the Broncos offensive lineman, nobody really talked about him. Garrett Bowles still there, so for the Broncos, I like their offensive line unit. They had a high PFF grade last year offensively on most of the offensive linemen, but the Broncos, with their offense how they run it, I still think they're gonna be doing pass block, and run schemes as well. J.K. Dobbs is there, but the pass play action games still gonna be there. You got Evan Ingram, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mills. He became a stud at wide receiver too. So for the Denver Broncos, nobody's not going. They're gonna just be flying on the radar as they've been doing. Not much people will talk about them, but Bronco offensive line unit has a solid offensive line unit, and they are number 4 at this list. It'll be proven a top 10 offensive line unit for the upcoming 2025 NFL season. Number 3, I had the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, they always had a solid offensive line. They got Josh Allen. They're going to keep him covered, and he's protected. He's always going to be protected. So Bills always had a top 5 offensive line unit. This year, I got him coming at number 3. Uh, I would have had them 4, but I just think like Bills just proven. They've been proven, and they have a good bond. Like Tampa Bay Buccaneers, like I said, the chemistry is there. Is there. So no wrinkles in our offensive line unit. And they look to have another solid season, both pass and run option for the Buffalo Bills as they look to take over the AFC East again and have another year. And we'll see what they do in January and February. But the Buffalo Bills, I got them at number 3 on this list, and they're a top 5 offensive line unit in anybody's list. So Buffalo Bills at number 3. Number 2, this team, they went crazy this offseason. The Minnesota Vikings. Christian Darrisaw, he's there, and Will Fry's there. They are healthy. They're going to have a solid year. Ryan Kelly from the Indianapolis Colts, he's now with Minnesota. So they have the pieces there. Will Fryers, he didn't play, only played with 5 games last season. Came, so now he should be healthy. He's ready for this season. Christian Darrisaw, both fully healthy with Ryan Kelly, other pieces for that offensive line. It's just gonna be good. It's gonna be good for JJ McCarthy because he got everything that he would want. The wide receiver, they still might need some help. We'll see if they pick up Adam Thielen down the line. If not, we'll see how that goes. But Justin Jefferson is there, just a little slim after that. But Minnesota Vikings offensive line unit will be a top 10 offensive line unit this year for the NFL upcoming 2025 NFL season. Darsaw, Fries, and Ryan Kelly. I like that duo with the Minnesota Vikings, and they're coming in at number 2. And this is I have this list based all on just all fully healthy, if everybody play. So Minnesota 2, but number 1, y'all know who on that list. Philadelphia Eagles, number 1 cracking the list. Yes, I know Leonard Dickerson. He did have the meniscus surgery. We'll see if he plays September 4th. If not, you still have proven player. Mekhi Becton was there last year. He left, went to the Los Angeles Chargers. We just traded for Fred Johnson. He's back, left from the Jacksonville Jaguars. But for the Eagles, Jeff Stoutland and offensive line is always going to be at the top of the food chain. And the Philadelphia Eagles, Landon Dickerson, still got Lane Johnson, Jordan Malaya, Cam Jurgens is back. He's healthy. So it's just all about what can they do. Tyler Steen, he's a proven guard. He played late last year for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I just love their O-line unit and their depth. So they make sure they have extra pieces, extra bodies, just in case something happens like Leonard Dixon with the injury he has. So it's no scare in that. So like I said, we should see how he plays. If he plays week 1 at at Philly against the Cowboys September 4th, we'll see how that goes. If not, Fred Johnson or Tyler Steen will take over that spot for them. But Philadelphia Eagles, proven top 10 offensive linemen, and I have them at the best offensive lineman of the year. Like I said, best of the best offensive line. Malaya, Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson, all were proven all pro guards, high PFF grades as well. So I mean, you can't budget. And I'm not being biased as well. I'm an Eagles fan, but everybody knows that this is a proven offensive line. And y'all know who the offensive line coach is. Stoutland Country. If you come over here, Stoutland Country, you're gonna get right, no matter who you is. Look at Mekhi Becton. They try to write him off in New York Jets, and then he come to Philly, have a good year, get paid, go to Los Angeles. So never say never when you come to Philly as an offensive lineman. It's never, don't give up. But that's my top 10 offensive linemen. Let's start it back from 10 to 1. Number 10, I got the Indianapolis Colts on the list at number 10. Number 9, I have the Carolina Panthers cracking the list. Number 8, I got the New York Jets. Their offensive line, they were proven offensive line. Number 7, Los Angeles Chargers cracking the list at number 7. Number 6, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their offensive line will be proven. We'll see how that goes this year. I got them at number 6. Number 5, Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams. He will have a new start with Vince Johnson and the offensive line. So look out for the Bears at number 5. Number 4, the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix company, Sean Payton. They're going to keep him covered, and the Broncos going to have another sneaky year. So shout out to Denver Broncos and watch out for them. Number 3, got the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, as long as he's the quarterback, they will uh, not have offensive line problems for real. Because the Bills GM, they do what they gotta do to protect Josh Allen and keep the pieces around him. So Bills number 3, proven offensive line with chemistry at number 3. Number 2, Minnesota Vikings. Man, if they stay healthy, they're a top 3 offensive line team for a top 5. Like I said, Darsaw, Will Fries, and Brian Kelly. I just love the moves that the Vikings made this offseason. Just getting the help for JJ McCarthy. So everything goes right, the Vikings, they'll be a top 2, top 3 offensive linemen. But I got them at number 2. And number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles, the best of the best of the food chain of Stoutland Country. But this is my top 10 list. Let me know in the comments about your list. Who you guys think by team, should have made it. Honorable mentions, I had Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers, they fell a little off, but for the Niners, Trent Williams, he's getting a little older, and I can't really bank on his health to have them as a proven offensive line this year at number 10, so that's why they didn't crack the list. And 11 Falcons, I was gonna have them on this list, but they've been having offensive line injuries, so we'll see how that goes. Good run blocking team with Ben John Robinson in the backfield, so Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers are mentioned. Like I said, 10 to 1. Colts at number 10. The Carolina Panthers number 9. New York Jets number 8. Boston the Chargers number 7. Number 6, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 5, Chicago Bears. Number 4, Denver Broncos. Number 3, Buffalo Bills. Number 2, Minnesota Vikings. Number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles. So tune in, like, subscribe. We have more videos on the way. Tomorrow we will be right back with our defense. We'll do safeties first and then cornerbacks. We're going to go from linebackers to defensive line, defensive tackle to finish off the week. But tune like subscribe for more here in the Hollow Den for more football content. Still in the slums, getting it done, man. To the Hollow Den, we are out.